Think about this. You're in Asia. It's after midnight, and you think everyone's asleep. But for me, gallivanting late at night in Seoul to basking in the after-midnight decadence of Taipei and the blissful parties of Hong Kong, I've begun to understand one thing. Asian cities never sleep past midnight. My name is Jamie Aditya, your jaded daytime tourist, after-midnight traveler.
Man, usually when you go to a city after midnight, what is there to do? I mean, a lot of people will say, oh, clubs, but I'm about as tired of the club scene as I am with the beats that they play there. You know, I can't do it, not at my age. I have a wife and children waiting at home. It's not what I do. So, this time, I would like to look for something a little bit off the beaten path. There's something different. These shoes were made for walking, and that's just what they're gonna do. KL, here I am. Look, guys, let me see.
Traveling the world is about putting yourself in unfamiliar surroundings and appreciating the great diversity of the human experience.
You only have 2 feet.
Quite often, that means diving into situations involving personal risk. Win, lose, or draw, it's guaranteed to make you popular with the locals.
Yeah, so, in time you come there.
Wow.
Having spent 6 years of my misspent youth in nearby Singapore, Kuala Lumpur is no stranger to me. From its glimmering towers of glass and steel to the roadside stalls that pepper every locale, KL has a character as diverse and exciting as the people who call it home. But although a regular visitor here, I have a sneaky suspicion that the true heart of the city has yet to reveal itself. And so, in anticipation of the drama that awaits, I enlist the help of actress Sharifa Amani to guide my search for the real KL.
I don't know, I'm very proud to be Malaysian and being Malay and mixed as I am. I'm very mixed blood. I've got my grandmother's Chinese, married an Indian Muslim. I've got Arab blood, Indian blood. I'm truly Asia, like Malaysia. Right.
Asia.
Yeah.
How would you describe Kuala Lumpur to somebody who's not from here?
It's a boiling pot of all cultures, Indian, Chinese, Malay. You've got everything here. If you want the best of Asia, you come to Malaysia. One shot, you get everything.
Malaysia's cultural and racial diversity is unique among Asian nations where hegemony tends to be the rule. With such wildly different ways of life on offer, I was curious as to what Amani had in store for me.
So, Sharifa, Amani, what are you gonna show me?
You're on a journey, right? Traveling. You need good luck. Okay?
Good luck.
Because I'm feeling you, man. Your chi's all out of whack right now.
How did you know?
I feel it, you see? Okay, so I'm going to bring you to get good luck, okay, prosperity, and to chase all the bad spirits away.
And where do we go for this? Good luck.
For the uninitiated, line dancing is a traditional Chinese dance where performers dress and mimic the actions of lions. Sounds simple, but the reality is a highly energetic and acrobatic display steeped in the rich folklore of the Chinese Buddhist tradition. Although way past their normal bedtime, the members of this troupe are preparing for an exhausting program leading up to the Chinese New Year. According to folklore, lions are said to possess high levels of yang energy, essential for vanquishing evil spirits and creating the conditions for prosperity. Clearly, I was going to have to get inside the lion's den to maximize my chi deficiency.
Ready? I'll try not to blink. Staring competition.
With Amani taking up the rear, we were both put through basic training before being thrown to, the lions. In the dance, the lions are supposed to eat fruit offerings laid out on the floor, the head passing them to the tail. But after only a couple of minutes, I was ready to quit.
I'm sleeping now, see? Oh man, that was so tiring. It was killing me and the sweat was pouring off me and it was so hot inside. after a while, it really starts to weigh on your shoulders. Just to hold your arms out with nothing for a while, it starts to get sore, you know? Oh, maybe I'm just a wimp, but during Chinese New Year, Lawrence was saying that they were busy 14 days out of the 15 days. And he said they're doing shows from 8 in the morning until 12 at night. And he said that some of the dances take 30 minutes. Are you kidding me? How did you fit all that into your shirt?
I had 2 pears, 3 oranges, 4 chopsticks.
And lucky you didn't get the pineapple.
With my chi realigned correctly, and in the absence of any mischievous spirits, I was ready for the next stop on my nocturnal travels. But after my previous exertions, I needed to do what Malaysians fondly refer to as lepak.
Lepak is chilling, man. Lepak.
Chilling, just relaxing, hanging out on the street.
Yep.
Oh, man. So, this is all we're gonna do tonight, hang out on the street?
That and I want to share with you a new hobby that I have.
It's often been said that our future is hidden in the stars. I don't know if that's true, but in this instance, the stars themselves are to be in my future.
Armani, do all Malaysians drive like you? You drive like a maniac. We almost died 3 times.
Yep, that's how we roll in KL.
Oh, wow. Where'd you steal that from?
Oh, across the street from my neighbors. No, I didn't steal it. It's mine. Okay.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Amani's newfound interest in all things galactic gave me a date with the good men and women of the Malaysian Stargazer Society. These intrepid interstellar star travelers get together once a month to peer into the depths of space and share their passion for the night sky. And it was on this very night that Amani was to be taught how to use her new toy.
So obviously we can see stars. I mean, with the naked eye we can see stars. But what else can we see with the, like a telescope? A cheap telescope like this one.
Yeah, we still can see the galaxy, nebula, and the cluster.
What about a black hole?
The black hole also we can't see it.
You can't see the black hole?
Yes.
I heard that if you stare, right at the black hole for too long, it'll suck you in. Is this true?
Wow, sci-fi movies.
No?
So much for my attempt at astronomical theory. Before long, I'd been taken far away from KL and into worlds far apart from our own.
To actually see the ring and the colors, you could see when we looked at Jupiter. You could actually see the swirl, how they have those gaseous swirls in it, you can actually see that stuff. It's incredible, it's a whole other world. What really struck me about these guys was their passion. God, they were so passionate about the cosmos. I visited an observatory when I was a kid. That was so long ago, and I haven't revisited this whole world of the cosmos. And to see it again, to see the moon, even just to see the moon, and see the craters on it, and to take a photo of it with my hand phone. That was incredible. Beautiful. You want to see that? Can you see that?
After the break, I try and master the art of percussion using nothing but my mouth.
Whatever that you play, you should be able to say it.
And discover that I'm covered in nothing but fish food.
I like this.
Seeking out a city's icons is de rigueur for your standard issue tourist, but the discerning traveler seeks those venues that testify to its soul. When searching for the soul of a city, it's easy to find yourself lost. And searching for it on foot in KL can be testing to say the least. But when an old friend of mine asked me to meet him in a little slice of Dixieland, I wasn't going to allow my poor sense of direction let me down.
Hey, Jamie!
T.Y., man,
How are you doing, man? Long time no see. Welcome back to KL.
Oh, thank you.
Grab a seat, grab a seat.
T.Y. and I had partied together back in the bad old days, but when I told him I wanted to see something surprising, he didn't hesitate in recommending No Black Tie. In a city short on live music venues, No Black Tie is an oasis of style and sophistication. A staple of KL's hippest and grooviest set, in its 10 years the venue has grown to be more than just a bar. It's a musical institution.
But tonight we got an interesting band. It's really a fusion of East meets West. It'll be interesting, you know. We got some guys playing the guitar, the sitar, percussions. You're a
tonight?
Tonight, and you're a musician anyway, so you.
Oh yeah, a little bit rusty, but
try and get you up there, huh? Maybe.
let's just have a drink first.
Cheers, mate. Good to see you.
You too, man.
Now, those that know me will testify that I rarely shy away from a chance to perform. But unrehearsed and in the company of such accomplished musicians, I wasn't going to jump at a chance to humiliate myself. Certainly made its impression felt with an intoxicating blend of Indian traditional sounds mixed with blues and jazz standards, and it seemed appropriate to me in a town where so many cultures have come to mix and influence. Like a rock star groupie, I tracked down one of the band members to learn more.
You playing mridangam before?
Yeah, that was me. I needed a drink outside.
Oh yeah. No, I saw you. You were really going for it. Wow. So tell me about the band.
Well, we're called Akasha.
What does it mean?
Akasha is actually a Sanskrit word. It actually means bountiful space. There's no limits. So we're trying to attempt to play across the genre. So,
but that seems very the very Malaysian thing to do too, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, putting all the cultures together and seeing what we can do.
Yeah, man. And what was the when you were singing the?
That's actually the percussive thing that when you learn the instrument, you need to be able to syllabalize it.
Ta, tiki ta, or whatever.
Yeah.
How does it go?
Right. Ta, tari kita.
Ta, tari kita.
Good. Second one. Taka tari kita.
Taka tari kita.
There you go.
Taka tari ta.
Taka tari kita.
Ta, tari kita. Ta, tari kita. Ta, taka tika. What the?
It's tough, man. It's ta, tari kita, taka tari kita, taka tari kita. Yeah. So in time you come there.
Wow.
It had already been a night of surprises with sitar solos over 12-bar blues, and as No Black Tie rolled up the shutters for the night, I felt the need to relax and unwind.
I've got a perfect solution for your feet.
What's that?
It's a new wave in Asia. It's a fish spa.
Fish spa.
A fish spa. It's where we get fishes to nibble your feet just to relax you.
What? Hang on. Like piranha or something.
TY had to assure me that the fish at Garufa Fish Spa weren't of the Amazonian flesh-eating type before I agreed to step into the place. The practice of gaining a thorough exfoliation from hungry marine creatures has been growing in popularity throughout Asia in recent years. So much so that this spa regularly opens after midnight to accommodate its legion of devotees.
Quick draw.
You want to wash your feet for 20 seconds?
Why 20 seconds?
Just want to get rid of all the dirt in your feet.
All the dirt.
And especially for ladies.
Shh, I've lost count. I don't know how many seconds it's been. It was at 5 before.
Okay.
On 18, but
According to TY, these Garufa fish originate from Turkey, where they have been used for centuries to treat a range of skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and dermatitis.
I like this.
It's good, isn't it?
This is great. Wow. So they're looking for algae on our feet? Is that what they're looking for?
No, the nibble of the dead skin in your feet.
Has anyone done a study that, what effects our, toe cheese has on fish?
Yeah, they're actually eating your dead skin. So
Dead skin.
The dead skin.
So,
it's like you're getting exfoliation basically.
wow. So dead skin is actually delicious to some
Sure is. Protein.
some people,
Sure
some
is.
fish.
Fish.
They say if a fish has its mouth on the bottom, then it's a bottom feeder. If it has its mouth on the top, then it's a top feeder. If it have its mouth in the front, then it just eats things in front of it. These have all of their mouths on the bottom.
Well, this fish, funny enough actually, they can actually turn upside down. And they can actually eat food upside down.
So they're bi. I mean, as feeders.
Well, I wouldn't say bi, but yeah, they can.
Wow. Oh! That's a piranha, that one's a piranha. Excuse me, can we get a net here? There's a piranha in there. I don't know how it got in there, but there was a piranha got in there.
That's okay.
It's not a piranha?
No, it's not.
It's bigger than the rest. You never can be too careful, you know? You only have 2 feet in your life.
Alright, cool. Take it easy, alright?
And so,
Thank you,
having met a
guys.
new human friend as well as a few dozen toothless piranhas, I certainly learned something new.
You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Hey, yeah, I did enjoy it. And you know what? I can feel that my feet are cleaner. You know, I rub them together and it's like this sort of noise, you know? You know, I feel like, I don't know.
Steamboat?
Steamboat?
After the break, I discover Steamboat on wheels
In England, they'd be like, I could go a curry now.
and get in touch with my inner warrior.
Sir!
Yeah.
Like this?
Sir!
Uh-oh.
Here I was, 3 days into my Kuala Lumpur soiree. I'd sampled Chinese lions, Indian fusion, and had a layer of skin sucked off my toes by ravenous Gararufa fish. All this excitement had certainly stirred up an appetite. Malaysians are ravenously proud of their culinary heritage. Indeed, it seems to be the national obsession. Everyone in KL seems to know where to get the best fried rice, the most famous tandoori chicken, or the cheapest seafood. Luckily for TY and your intrepid host, many hawker stalls stay open all night, and some even have their own wheels.
You know, when it's raining like this, it's middle, you know, it's like early morning. What you want is something hot in your belly, like steamboat.
Come over here. This one's on.
Yeah, this isn't quite boiling yet.
Yeah, this one over here is boiling.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, look at
Bubble
this.
boil. I have eaten steamboat, but never on the roadside like this, you know, I'll set up.
It's very common, especially near bars and clubs. Customers, when they've done all their drinking and
So they walk out like,
they walk out a bit drunk and come have a little bite.
in England they'd be like, I could go a curry now, but over here they'd be like, I could go some steamboat, yeah?
Steamboat's it.
Now, steamboat is nothing new to those of you with Chinese heritage, but this steamboat on wheels just might be. Loaded with sliced meats, leafy vegetables, mushrooms, and a wide selection of seafood, it sure beats the ubiquitous hot dog stands you find late at night in western cities.
You know, what were those fish called again? Garanfalo?
Gararufa.
Garorufa. Those Garorufa fish. I wonder how they taste.
Well, you know, they're pretty expensive fish.
No, I don't know if I would eat a fish that had been gorging itself on my dead skin cells. So in Malaysia, is it true that they say shot for good? So I can say, macam shot.
Sure can.
Rada macam shot.
Walking the streets of KL late at night wasn't nearly as scary as some other cities I've found myself in. Nonetheless, I wondered if this was a false sense of security brought on by Malaysian hospitality.
So is it dangerous around here?
Nah, man, it's not dangerous, yeah.
No?
But you know some martial arts, don't you?
Hey, I'm Sundanese, man. You know, we got
sorry.
the chimande. You know, we got to play the
That's
little
right,
trumpet.
that's right.
You know.
But you know what?
What's that?
We've got our own version of silat in Malaysia here. You
Oh,
should
yeah?
check it out. You should check it out.
Okay, I will.
As almost every young lad growing up in Asia will tell you, an education in the fighting arts is a big part of your rites of passage. At my ripe old age, I should be way past all that, but having been exposed to Chinese and Indian culture already, it made sense to find out more about the Malay martial art of silat.
Selamat malam.
Jamie.
Cikgu
I'm Fauzi.
Fauzi
Nice to meet
is
you.
the silat master here at Silat Seni Gayong, Malaysia in the suburbs of Ampang. His troupe are practicing late into the night in preparation for the national championships in Penang.
Do you know anything about silat before this?
I'm from Indonesia, West Java. My great grandfather, he was a silat master.
Oh, so some of a warrior blood in your body? huh?
There's warrior blood hiding somewhere there. We need to wake it up, you know.
Okay, you have to change your clothes.
Gotta change my
In
clothes.
silat, we use this
Okay.
kind of clothes. Huh?
Sure.
Silat is distinguished by its smooth flowing movements, often taking the form of dance and performance.
I like.
Eager to begin the search for my inner warrior, I slipped into something more in keeping with the task at hand.
And bawa sini. Okay.
Fauzi.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah. So this, what we call
looks
Chris.
dangerous.
This is one of our weapon.
Ooh.
See?
Wow, deadly. I don't think I'm ready for Chris.
You have to learn from the basic.
Whoops.
Open up.
Salah here.
Salah.
Oh, in here.
Yes.
Salah.
That one lambung kemudi.
Ooh.
Okay, good. Very good.
As Chiku Fauzi put me through basic training and my warrior blood started flowing through my body, I soon felt ready to put my newfound fighting skills to the test.
Okay, ready. Sandra.
Sandra. Hello, Sandra.
Say lady, okay? Okay. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Tarik tapak gaung.
Sir!
Yeah.
Like this?
Sir!
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Just fine. Okay.
Sandra?
Okay, ready?
Sir.
Sir!
Okay.
I give up. Nice to meet you, Sandra. Okay.
Is it hurt? Okay.
I feel sorry for her boyfriend. Yeah. It's pretty easy. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know. It just seems natural for your body to be doing the movements. Oh.
I told you already.
I did do some taekwondo in the past, and it seems very stiff and and robotic somehow, and this just seems to flow a lot more. And so I aim to go home and follow in my great grandfather's footsteps, and come back to Malaysia and challenge Sandra again.
And so, having jetted across the cosmos, traded blows with Silat masters, relaxed with the fishes, beatboxed Indian style, and strutted my stuff with the king of the jungle, I was ready to call it a night. Or is that morning? As the sun started to rise over this tapestry of a city, I couldn't repress one overwhelming thought. That this city really is for everyone, especially for those willing to blend in and open their arms to possibilities.
Stop facing my face. I know I am handsome already. Okay? You have to face in front of me.
Oh, I have to face.
Yes.
Don't
not my
flatter
face.
yourself. I was looking at the girl behind you.
Enough, no. Enough.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay. And this, like this, yeah.
Yeah. Your hand?